All right, we are going to start with a little basic green screen in After Effects. Hopefully you've imported your clip already. I'm going to be using JC right now. What I want to do is I want to create a new composition down here, and I'm going to click on that. We're just going to make a 1920 by 1080 comp. Depending on the clip, I don't know, 30 seconds is fine. I'm going to make it 20. We'll probably shorten it after anyway. But I'm just going to do that, and I'm actually going to name it, and I'm going to call this my VFX comp. Okay, in that VFX comp, what you're going to do is you're going to drag your green screen clip in. Okay, it should match because it's 1920 by 1080. The first thing that we need to do is get rid of all the extra stuff that's not green. So quick scrub through just to kind of see the movement that JC has here. Not a lot, which makes it pretty easy. I'm going to select the clip down here, and I'm going to go to the pen tool, and I'm just going to do what we call a garbage matte. Actually, I'm going to make it a little bigger, like that, and around JC. If you've done it right and you finish it where you started, you will have a full cutout and you won't get to see all that other stuff that I've now cut out, right? Like the lights and anything else. So from here, I need to actually apply a green screen. Now in After Effects, they use something called KeyLight. It's kind of the standard for doing this. So you're going to go to your effects panel over here, and you're going to search for key. Chroma key, of course, is the term given to removing any type of color, usually green or blue, but we're going to use KeyLight 1.2. So I'm going to take that KeyLight 1.2 and I'm going to drag it onto my clip. I can either drag it here or down here. And here's all my KeyLight settings. Now you're going to do the following. This will probably give you the best result. Change your view. Actually, don't even change view yet. Start with your screen color. You're going to use the eyedropper, and you want to pick a green that's kind of not the brightest and not the darkest green, somewhere in the middle, maybe right there. And it does an okay job. You can see JC's now cut out, but there's still a little bit of stuff in there, which isn't great. So what I need to do is I'm going to change the view to screen matte. And when I do that, white is what will be kept, black is what will disappear. So I need to modify these settings a little bit. Although before I do that, you'll notice that there's some little white dots. Okay, those are tracking dots that green screens use sometimes. I'm actually going to go back to the JC clip here, and under masks, here, I'll even change it back to source here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make another mask. So I've got this one mask that masks out there, but I'm going to take another mask with the pen here, and I'm just going to go around there. Okay, and if I go back to screen matte, you can see it just shows up better on this color. I've got that. Now, by doing that, what I can do is I can say, hey, that mask that I just made, I actually, instead of adding to it, I want to subtract. And it should make it disappear. Now, we'll check that in a minute. I'm not sure if it closed or not. Hopefully it will. But anyway, going back to the actual green screen settings, and we can always worry about that after. I've done my screen matte, I've picked my green, I'm going to go to screen matte settings, I'm going to increase the black as little as I can so that the background kind of disappears, but she doesn't really turn black or gray. Then I'm going to lower the white value just enough so that her entire body is white and the background is completely black. And if you've done that, oops, I don't want to make that. You can now go back to screen matte and change it to final result. And there we go. So I've got that completely cut out. Now you'll notice there's a little dot down there. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to select JC. I'm going to make a mask. I could do the square too, or I could use the pen. If I just take that square right there and I set that new mask to a subtract, it just hides it. So now I've got a great green screen. If I really want to test it out, I could right click down here, go to new, solid. I don't know, give myself a background color there. Drag it below JC. And for the most part, pretty happy with that cutout. Yep. Okay, looks good. I can mute it because we don't need audio in there. And I've got a great green screen. At this point, you probably want to just cut the whole comp because you don't need all 20 seconds. So the last thing I'd probably do here, just before she cuts off, right around there, I'm going to take this here. This is my work area N slider. I'm going to take that, right click, trim comp to work area, and now the whole comp is the proper size. There's a little bit of movement on her. The camera wasn't locked down, but that's fine. I can deal with that.